Hello, and welcome back to Productive Dragons channel, where we do unboxes, playing with me's, and other things. And if you like that, please consider subscribing. Today, we got our book of the month now, Ben. Want to see what's inside? Come join me. Book of the month is just that, a book of the month. They have a selection from 5 to 7. The month of March had 6 selections. You can either pay it $17.99 per month. If you do it monthly, I forget the yearly because I do a yearly one. So this is good for the United States, active U.S. military, and Canada, except for Quebec. Don't ask me why Quebec was excluded. You can add on books. As you see, I did do an add-on. And this month, we actually got a freebie. We got to do one of the free ones due to, I think it was the voting of the book of the month, which I didn't get the one that won. I do have a link down below that it's a referral link. If you purchase, you can purchase your first month for $5. I get a credit. That's it. All in all, this is the March 2024. I'm going to open it backwards. Since they like putting my address on the top. And the bookmark's always at the bottom, so it's always nice to get the bookmark first. Ta-da! And this month's bookmark says, and I quote, let's get to the BOMTH of this. I think it's supposed to be bottom. And I said, these are the ones that were nominated. And if I'm not mistaken, yours truly is the one that won. Yes, I am correct. Yours truly won. But we got to pick one of these for free to be sent to us. So, let me go ahead and tell you what the selection was. We had a thriller, a fantasy, a contemporary fiction, a literary fiction, another thriller, and a memoir. And I did an add-on. So much for no longer buying books. So I did do a little bit of a book. So, let's start off with the one that I actually got. I got one of the thrillers. It's called Listen for the Lie. Amy Tenure. What if you thought you murdered your best friend? And if everyone else thought so too? And what if the truth doesn't matter? Lucy and Savvy were the golden girls of their small Texas town. Pretty, smart, and enviable. Lucy married the dream guy with a big ring and an even bigger new home. Savvy was a social butterfly loved by all, and if you believe the rumors, especially the popular with the men in the town. But after Lucy is found wandering the streets covered in her best friend's blood, Savvy's blood, everyone thinks she's a murderer. It's been years since that horrible night, a night Lucy can't remember anything about. And since she's moved to LA and started a new life, but now the phenomenon huge hit true crime podcast Listen for the Lie and its two good-looking host, Ben Owen, have decided to investigate Savvy's murder for the show's second season. Lucy is forced to return to the place she vowed she'd never set foot in again to solve her friend's murder, even if she's the one who did it. The truth is out there, if we just listen. And here is the author. I thought this was an interesting one out of the two thrillers. I thought, okay, never heard of the author, so this is going to be new for me. All right. My freebie pick was Lisa Jewell's None of Us is True. With the famous podcaster interviewing a stranger's promising to indulge the story of a lifetime, secrets emerge that threaten to expose the truth of lives that both work hard to project and protect. Celebrating her 45th birthday at the hot new local pub, popular podcaster Alex Summer crosses paths with an unassuming woman named Josie Fair. Josie, it turns out, is also celebrating her 45th birthday. They are, in fact, birthday twins. A few days later, Alex and Josie bump into each other again, this time outside Alex's children's school. Josie's been listening to Alex's podcast and thinks she might be interested interesting subject for her series. She is, she tells Alex, on the cusp of great changes in her life. Josie's life appears to be strange and complicated, and although Alex finds her unsettling, she can't quite resist the temptation to keep going on this project. Excuse me, the project. Slowly, the start of to realize that Josie is hiding some very dark secrets, and before she knows it, Josie is inveigled her way into Alex's life and into her home. But as quickly as she arrives, Josie Fair disappears. Only then does Alex discover that Josie has left a terrible and terrifying legacy in her wake. And Alex has become the subject of her own true crime podcast, with her life and her family lives in grave danger. Best-selling Lisa Jewell delivers the book of her career in this absolutely show-stopping work of She Said, where two women collide on their birthday, forcing an unforgettable reckoning between two women with huge but very different ambitions for their lives. And here we go. This will be my first Lisa Jewell. I've never read her. Supposedly this was a really good one. But this one I couldn't pass up. I just couldn't, because I love Simone St. James. And this is her new one, Murder Road. A young couple finds themselves haunted by a string of gruesome murders committed along an old, deserted road in this terrifying new novel from the best-selling author of the Book of Cold Cases. July 1995. April and Eddie have taken a wrong turn. They're looking for a small resort town where they plan to spend their honeymoon when they spot what appears to be a lone hitchhiker along the desert road. They stop to help. But not long after the woman gets into their car, they see blood seeping from her jacket and a truck barreling down Atticus line after them. When a hitchhiker dies at the local hotel, April and Eddie find themselves in the crosshairs of the Cold Lake Fall Police. Unexplained murders have been happening along Atticus line for years, and the cops finally have two witnesses who easily become their only suspects. As April and Eddie start digging into the history of the town and such horrible stretch of the road, and that horrible stretch of the road, to clear their names, they soon learn that there is something supernatural at work, something that could not only tear the town and its dark secrets apart, but take April and Eddie down with them. So there we go. I really enjoy her stuff. I was like, yes, please, I will buy this. I am very much a big Simone St. James fan. Every book I've read so far, I've enjoyed. So, yeah. So this is one. This is the add-on. This was the freebie because, like I said, you got a choice of between all these books. Lisa Jewell's None of This Is True. Sharkheart, A Love Story. Truly Yours by Abby Jemison. I'm probably saying that wrong. Wayward, and The Wishing Game by Meg Schaefer. I chose Lisa because supposedly she's really good with thrillers, so I wanted a thriller. And then, of course, I got this as the thriller of the selection. What did you think of my selection? Let me know in the comments below. Like the video, and until next time, I hope everybody is having a wonderful day.